that good cushion alcohol. I got some damn bitches I can call. I don't know what I would do without y'all. I'm a ball to the day I fall. Yeah, long as my bitches love me.
Corporate rappers. What's happening to the music industry today, besides the fact that it's falling apart because of corporate rappers? Not the music industry, but mainstream. This is why I don't keep up with most of the crap that goes on now, because of crap like that. I'm on a good cushion alcohol. I got some down bitches I can call. I don't know what I would do without y'all. I'm a ball to the day I fall. Ball, ball, ball. And then Drake comes in and he's like, long as my bitch love me. Huh? You're what? You guys listen to this music? Not you guys, but whoever does. What do you get out of it? Especially the ladies. Y'all are so overprotective of what people call you, but when it's in a song, it's completely different. Why? What's the difference of someone calling you a bitch to your face and someone calling you a bitch in the song that you play 5 times every 10 minutes because you like to turn up? And even in the verse of this stupid song, Lil Wayne talks about hoes and how all they... Never mind. If you guys want to read the lyrics, you can. I'm not gonna repeat any of that because it's just sick. And I honestly think the only reason why these songs get so popular is because of freaking corporate America. These rappers sign all these contracts for all this money and they have to abide by this contract. Like, say they get $600,000 if they come up with 5 good songs that people will listen to within the next month or so. And they do it. And they come up with this bullshit like Love Me. I understand the hustle, but at the same time, the moral and the principle of it is so rancid. I mean, I'm not a big fan of rap. I never was. I listened to rap when I was younger, but as time moved on and stuff like this started, you know, promulgating, then I kind of drew back from it. Started focusing on a lot of jazz, you know, stuff that makes you think, not just turn up because it's Lil Wayne. But in the economic sense, I mean, I guess it's fair because at the end of the day, Lil Wayne is the one getting $600,000 and I'm not. So what the hell am I to say to judge? And even this Drake character, he's made so many mushy love songs, and I wonder why. Maybe it's because every time he mentions a girl in a song, it's as a bitch. But at the same time, females call each other bitches all the time. Double standard in itself, whatever. I can't hate on Lil Wayne. I can't hate on Drake. I can't hate on the other character, Future, whatever. I'll just put onto the song today. And I'm not hating, I'm just observing. Karl Marx, my favorite sociologist, denounces capitalism, and this music does nothing but propagate to it. Capitalism basically runs the world in a sense. Because do you think these artists really care about what you think of their song, or do they care about the fact that they're gonna get all this money if people like it, which people obviously do? I guess it makes sense because everybody wins except the people that don't give into it. The artist wins because they get their money, and the listeners win because they enjoy the stuff. But aside from songs, now let's talk Apple. I have an iPhone. Who else doesn't now? It's 2013. Everybody has an iPhone now, pretty much. Especially now since it's officially supported on T-Mobile's network. Why is it that every 4 months there's a new product that does exactly the same thing as the last product did? I like upgrading. I like being up to date. And that's just me. But it's nothing but capitalism. Think of the iPhone 4S and the iPhone 4. 5 megapixel camera, Retina display, and the A4 processor. Then comes the iPhone 4S. 8 megapixel camera, face recognition, A5 processor, Retina display, and pretty much every damn thing the same phone did 4 months before it came out. Why does Apple do this? Because they want your money. That's all it is nowadays, is money. iPhone 5, I mean, it still does the same shit. It's an iPhone. Retina display, a nice camera for a cell phone. It makes calls, it sends text messages, it takes pictures, it downloads apps, it plays music. What's the difference? Why do we conform to such a capitalist way of life? I have to, you know, not have a phone from 2002 and it's freaking 2025 and my phone still flips. We don't do that anymore. We have touchscreens. But that wouldn't be possible if capitalism didn't exist. I don't honestly support capitalism, but I don't really have a choice because we all suck up to it. Americans. We buy stuff from the Chinese, who are like the best counterfeiters in the world. Why would we buy counterfeits when we can buy the original for the same price? or if not, maybe $10, $20 more. Why would anyone buy a rip-off iPhone for $160 when they can get an iPhone 4 for $50? Or maybe even free? Why? Capital. And these advertisements that go out, they don't really care about what you think or how you feel. They just want your money. They're gonna advertise anything and everything they can to convince you to buy their product. And sometimes these advertisements are beyond obvious. There was one comedy skit by the Sklar brothers I'm gonna show you guys.
Chopper 4. With a self-propelling propeller. Chopper 4. With seats. Seats. What? If you're going to go on for 2 minutes about a helicopter, this is better be Airwolf. Yes. Okay? We want to hear this phrase in the promo. Chopper 4, we opened fired on Channel 7's Pussy News Van. Chopper 4 was the first on the scene to bring the bloody photos. Chopper 4. Chopper 4 went down mysteriously in the Hudson River. And Chopper 4 was the first on the scene. Coincidence? Or Chopper 4?
Chopper 4.
The way we see it, we're twice as good as Chopper 2. Chopper 4! Channel 7 may have a van, but can that bitch fly? Chopper 4. Soon the entire news broadcast will be brought to you from directly inside of Chopper 4. News, Chopper 4, sports, Chopper 4, weather, Chopper 4, traffic. Traffic, weirdly enough, will now be done from the studio. But for everything else, it's Chopper 4. Who's your news source? Chopper 4. Who's your eye in the sky? Chopper 4. Who actually shot Tupac Shakur? Chopper 4! You can turn the world on with a smile. Who's your news source? Fuck you. And your sister. Para todos sus noticias, El Chopper Cuatro.
And I feel like with Apple, when they release the next iPhone, like the iPhone 6, let's call it the iPhone 6, they're gonna advertise it like iPhone 6 with a retina display, iPhone 6 with a touch screen, iPhone 6 with a camera, iPhone 6 with a messages app where you can compose text messages with your fingers, or something really primitive. And it's crazy because they're doing exactly what they're supposed to do, and people are giving them exactly what they want, which is to succumb to this belligerent sense of advertising to buy their product just for your money. It's sad because there's people in the world that will actually be like, oh my god, are you serious? And actually buy the product. And that's why capitalism fucking succeeds. But it's not up to me to make the decisions for everyone else. Women are not running the world, capitalism is. That being said, I'm gonna check out. So, bye.